Imagine this. You walk into a fight, and the guy standing across from you is bigger, heavier, stronger, and probably hits harder than you. Every instinct in your body is telling you, this is a bad situation. But here's what most people don't know. Size and strength are advantages, but they are not the whole fight. History is full of smaller fighters who dominated bigger opponents, not by matching their power, but by being smarter, faster, and more technical. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fight someone bigger and stronger than you. Not theory, not motivation, real principles that actually work. Stay with me. Stop trying to match their strength. The first and most important thing you need to understand is this. Do not try to fight their game. This is the biggest mistake smaller fighters make. They get into a clinch with a bigger guy and try to outmuscle them. They plant their feet and try to trade power shots. They try to match strength with strength. That is exactly what a bigger, stronger opponent wants you to do. Because in that game, they win almost every time. Your goal is not to be stronger than them. Your goal is to make their strength useless. Think about it this way. A big engine in a car is powerful on a straight road, but put that car on a tight, winding track, and suddenly all that power becomes a disadvantage. That's what you need to do. Make the fight a winding track, not a straight road. Everything we talk about in this video comes back to this one principle. Don't fight their strengths. Force them to fight in a way where their size and power don't matter. The first real weapon you have against a bigger opponent is distance management. A bigger fighter has longer reach. A stronger fighter hits harder, but both of those advantages only work at specific ranges. Your job is to spend as little time in those danger zones as possible. There are two safe ranges for a smaller fighter. The first is long range, far enough that they can't hit you without fully committing and stepping in. At this range, you're out of danger, and you can see everything they're doing. The second safe range is very close, inside their punching range, in the clinch, pressed against them. At this distance, their long arms and big swings lose their power because there's no room to generate force. The dangerous zone is the middle, the range where their punches land with full power. You want to move through this range quickly, not stand in it. So your movement pattern should be this. Stay at long range, bait them to come in, and when they do, either move out or go all the way inside. Never stay in the middle. Footwork is not running away. Footwork is control. When you control the distance, you control the fight. Attack speed, not power. Here's the truth about fighting someone stronger. You probably can't hurt them with one shot the way they can hurt you. Trying to match their knockout power is a losing strategy. Your weapon is speed and volume. Fast, sharp combinations do two things. First, they accumulate damage over time. A lot of clean shots add up, even if no single one is devastating. Second, and this is the one most people miss, fast combinations disrupt your opponent's rhythm and take away their timing. A bigger fighter needs time and space to set up their power shots. They need to plant their feet, load up, and swing. If you're constantly hitting them and moving, they never get that moment. You steal their timing. The goal is not to knock them out in one shot. The goal is to be so busy and so fast that they can never get comfortable. They're always reacting to you instead of attacking you. Short, fast punches, angles, combinations that end with you moving to a new position. That's your offense against a bigger opponent. Now, understanding these principles is one thing, but knowing how to drill them and actually applying them in sparring is something else. That's why we've put together a complete technical guide for smaller fighters, with drills, strategies, and sparring exercises specifically designed for this situation. You can get it completely free using the link below. Now let's keep going. Use angles, not straight lines. Most beginner fighters move in straight lines, forward and backward, but straight line movement is the easiest to deal with for a bigger opponent. They just follow you, cut you off, and use their size. Angles change everything. After every combination, don't step straight back. Step to the side, off the center line. When you step to the side, two things happen. You move out of their return attack naturally, and you end up in a position where you're facing them, but they're not fully facing you. In that split second, you're in a dominant position. You can attack again before they've repositioned. Practice this in every drilling session. Throw a combination, then step out to an angle, left or right, never straight back. This single habit will make you significantly harder to catch and significantly more dangerous. Angles are how smaller fighters create openings that shouldn't exist. You're not faster than their punch, but if you're not standing where their punch is going, it doesn't matter. Control the clinch. At some point in most fights, especially with a bigger opponent, you will end up in the clinch. Most smaller fighters panic here and try to push away. That's usually a mistake. The clinch can actually be one of your safest places if you know how to use it. When you're in tight, their power shots have no room to develop. A big right hand needs distance to build force. If you're pressed against them, that punch can't hurt you the same way. But you need to be active in the clinch, not passive. Use your underhooks. Control their posture. Make them carry some of your body weight by pressing in on them. A bigger, heavier person tires faster when they're carrying extra load and can't move freely. Also use the clinch to reset. If you've been taking pressure, tie them up, catch your breath, and wait for the referee to restart or for a moment to create distance and reset your game plan. The clinch is not a rest stop for them. It's a tool for you. Make them carry the fight. Bigger, stronger fighters are often less conditioned for long fights. Carrying more muscle and more body weight is expensive. Their engine has to work harder just to move. This is a long-term weapon you should be aware of, especially in later rounds. Your strategy in the early rounds is not to take risks. Move, make them chase, make them swing and miss. Every missed big punch costs them more energy than it costs you. Every round where they're chasing you and not landing clean is a round where their gas tank is draining faster than yours. This is sometimes called the rope-a-dope in boxing, but the real principle is simply this. Make them work. Make them frustrated. Make them throw more than they land. By round 3 or 4, you'll notice them slowing down. Their combinations get shorter. Their movement gets heavier. That's when you increase your output. That's when you go to work. Patience in the early rounds buys you opportunity in the later rounds. Don't be in a hurry to finish the fight when the fight hasn't started working in your favor yet. The mental side. None of these techniques work if you're mentally defeated before the fight starts. Walking into a fight against someone bigger, your brain will try to tell you that you can't win, that they're too strong, that it's not fair. And if you listen to that voice, you've already lost, regardless of your technique. Here's what you need to hold on to. In a real fight, technique beats strength more often than people think. Speed beats power more often than people think. And a calm, smart fighter beats a big, emotional fighter more often than anyone expects. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be focused. Fear is fine. It means you understand the situation. But fear with a plan is completely different from fear without one. You now have a plan. Bigger does not mean better. It just means something different, and different is something you can prepare for. Let's bring it all together. Fighting someone bigger and stronger is not about matching their power. It's about making their power useless. Control the distance and live in the safe ranges. Use speed and volume instead of trying to match their strength. Move to angles instead of straight lines. Use the clinch as a tool, not a panic response. Make them carry the fight, and be patient for your moment. And go in with a clear, confident mindset. Size is an advantage, but it's not everything. And now you know what to do with the rest. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe. More videos like this are coming every week. And grab your free fighter guide in the link below. See you in the next one.